And it wasn't a complaint.
No. Just checking to have corrections. No.
No corrections?
I don't think so.
Fucking hell.
I think I just acknowledged all the mistakes as we were making them last time. Let me switch my phone on. Do not disturb.
D&D. The best setting. Is that your tummy?
Yes.
You have to get that soundproofing that I got you. You'll have to like fashion yourself a girdle.
Discreet under the head. Cashing in on the Ozempic craze. A much cheaper alternative.
Much.
Or just put the people in those compression things that squashes it down in the packaging that we had.
Vacuum pack everyone.
There you go.
Still weigh the same though. You just had all the air sucked out of you.
It's how much air? It's kilograms worth.
I suppose. Yeah.
Or just you just release a valve then when you want.
It's like, I'm going for a picnic today. I'm just going to release the valve a little bit, so it's like wearing your maternity pants, so you can fit more food in.
Then just hook yourself up to the vacuum cleaner or whatever.
Yeah.
Modern science is excellent.
Oh my god.
This is Rightly Used with Adam and Karen.
Hello, I'm Adam.
And I'm Karen.
And welcome to episode 9 of Lightly Used. And we both share a weekend mooch around charity shops to see what catches our collective eye and occasionally share some of it with you on the show.
Only the good shit though.
If we find anything that's worth sharing that week. Otherwise it's to attach shelves.
Yeah.
What we already got in the house.
Yeah. It's been slim pickings recently.
Not too much today because...
Well, I had a good haul today, but I don't think you really came away with much.
Well, it was because this is now in the future from when we're recording this, we can say what we got. I bestowed a selection of Bibliotat upon Rob and Tom from Channel 84.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Those charity shop Star Trek books. I think at least one of them might be good.
Shit show spiration.
I should have had him in the room with me when we were recording. The Science of Star Trek. It looked like somebody was being beamed up on it, so...
Transported.
Beamed up. Beam has canonically been used. I was using beam because I wasn't sure which way around the T words were. Beam, that's safe. They've said that. I've heard it at Kirk's mouth. Famously, beam me up, Scotty. The famous quote, verbatim.
Is that actually a genuine quote, though? Or is it
every single show he said that in somewhere.
Is it one of those things like people get confused, like the Mandela effect, like they go with Dr. Spock instead of Mr. Spock?
Yeah, apparently he never said beam me up, Scotty.
There we are, then.
We've had a first email.
Yay!
I'm going to say hello and thanks to Matt at A Pint of Cthulhu podcast. Loving the Fallout series as well.
Yeah, I'm glad you're finally catching up on that.
Series 3, is it?
Oh, do you know? I don't know.
There's lots of episodes.
Yeah, I'm currently 2 episodes behind.
Oh, I'm in the one where they've just explored a super duper mart.
Oh, excellent.
As soon as they got in there...
Don't go spoiling things for people, that's my job.
There's an option for...
Don't be silly.
But yeah, thank you very, very much.
Yeah, thank you, Matt. It was really sweet.
And did they also send us the Hello Fresh or Go Fresh or
Matt
Go
sent,
Eat Stuff Your Face Box?
Stuff Your Face Box.
I don't know what the services are called.
They're Hello Stuff Your Face Box Freshly Box vouchers were from Matt as well. Yeah, thank you.
They were delicious. Oh, also, I do have a correction.
Oh, I thought we were going to get away with it
I
this
was
week.
looking down my list. I didn't see the word corrections. It's not quite a correction, more of an apology. It was a week after we posted episode 7. I'd noticed, I haven't uploaded any pictures of the Crystal Maze board game to the show blog.
Oops.
So, I did that this week. Lightlyused.co.uk.
Always up to date.
Episode 6 blog. And this week is 2 weeks ago as you're hearing this.
4 weeks ago.
8, 12, stop me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
8 weeks. No, 4 weeks. This comes out a month from today.
7 years ago.
6 minutes later.
I've also started putting our shows on YouTube. I didn't know there was just a button I could be pressing all this time. I thought I had to do it from YouTube's end, but turns out there's distribution end where I go, boop, and it does it for me. So yeah, this time we could have been having these videos on YouTube. I just didn't know to go, oh, that button does it.
But consequently, because of that, it does look like we've re-uploaded a couple of episodes onto podcast streams. Like
one episode 5.
Pods.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the same episode. It was just a tech issue. So that one's not new. Then, it's fine.
It's there now. It's there. Also, just as I started uploading to the YouTube, the second day after being a creator,
Ooh.
I'm waiting for my plaque and business card. I assume YouTube hands them out to as soon as you start. Plaque.
Oh, well,
plaque.
Maybe a flag might be cheaper. Like one of the little hand wavy ones.
No, I've seen those fancy bastards with one in the background. Subtly that, like when people go on interviews for their book, where they've got a shelf full of their books. This
old stuff.
Oh,
no.
Thanks for mentioning it. This is my 1 million viewers.
God, can you imagine having a million
from
viewers?
YouTube? But yeah, the second day after being a creator, our channel got taken down.
That's pretty typical for us.
I thought, what? Trying to read through it, so what the closest I could get was apparently was promoting a scams and stuff like that. I thought, no. There was apparently a known issue, but I thought, typical. Second day, I could have pressed this button a week earlier and be like, they're all their happy days, but no. 2 days into it, what the fuck? And I could not for the life of me find any appeals button. So for people that do that for a goddamn living, I really feel sorry for you.
Yeah,
if
respect.
Well, this is my job. This is where I get my money from. I need to appeal this. Where the fuck's the button?
Yeah.
And the reason for your video being taken down is so opaque. Thankfully, it means fuck all to us at this point.
Yeah.
I'm saying at this point, there's very lofty aspirations of us. There could be some of their internet money in it. It'd be like there's Canadians getting it in.
If we ever have to put adverts on this podcast, we've both been made unemployed.
Although I could do with a new mattress. Thank you very, very much for asking.
And a new car.
But yeah, to be fair, thanks for bringing this to my attention. As my turn, as most of Channel 84, I've got garage gripes. We had Tom from the variety show, his McGann.
Yeah.
And the garage, so it's him versus Renault. You versus Toyota.
Bunch of twats.
Thankfully, mine isn't new, so I can't blame the dealer for any of my car woes.
No.
I just had a very complicated braking issue on my car, which an independent company couldn't deal with. They recommended another company. They told me, yep, bring it down this date. Took it down. Turns out a week after leaving it with them, their phones and internet went down.
Yep.
Despite them having working mobile phones in the office, that stopped them making a call to their supplier for a month. They did fuck all with my car for an entire month.
No, that's not true. They did move the position it was parked
They
in.
moved it from their actual garage, where there's going to be security camera, to the road on the industrial estate they're based. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Just left it parked there for a month, during which time they did fuck all, not even picking up the phone to the supplier. Mm-hmm. And then when they did, the supplier, no, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
We don't refurbish those brake parts anymore. A month wasted when I even fucking had an inquiry. I've had a booking with a dealership, which I cancelled because I thought I can save a considerable amount of money not going to the dealer. Now the battery in my car doesn't work, and I can't get it to jumpstart either. So
Marvellous.
that garage, they've done nothing to my car, but by doing nothing, that is what's fucked it.
Yeah. At least when Rob's van breaks down, it's his boss that has to pay the 24 grand bill.
Actually, can we have some sponsors? I will be in need of some money very, very soon.
No, we remain...
Arthur, can you make some calls around for us
adversary.
at Channel 84? And I know you've got the office line. If you can bring some people around. Any money at all you can conjure up for the show.
Oh my god. No.
You don't know what kind of money you might be able to get for us.
There's no money.
Some of the internet money.
That's fake money.
It's the time of the show again.
My favourite part.
For lightly used news. From the Abergavenny Chronicle, by Tim Butters on Monday the 22nd of April, 2024. Man claims he has saved Abergavenny from a terrible development. Our Mardy man claims he has put the Frighteners in a secret organisation who are threatening the future of the town with a terrible development. They wanted to turn old Mother Aber into a theme park for tourists and use that as a blueprint to take over the world. But me and the boys put an end to that, explained semi-professional long-distance runner Johnny Turnip. This town ain't changing on our watch. Following his fantastical forays into the Abergavenny tunnels, Turnip explained that alongside his two friends, he was captured by the Men in Beige when re-entering Aber through a manhole in Cross Street. About 12 men in beige suits frog-marched us back to the castle and tried to force us to reveal the entrance to the tunnels because they knew if they harnessed the power of the fairy realms, nothing in this dimension could curb their evil intent, explained Turnip. Fortunately, they didn't bank on Fast Eddie turning up. Turnip revealed, just as all seemed lost, and we were about to make a last stand and go down fighting, he arrived on the scene like the cavalry. He was dressed like Clint Eastwood's Man with No Name. Apparently, he was on his way home from a Tarts and Vickers fancy dress party, but Fast Eddie likes to do things outside the box, so he went dressed as a cowboy. There was a bit of a ruckus going on, and he jumped at the chance to get involved. You could see the joy written all over his face when he saw some of his homeboys were being messed around by a tribe of corporate types. Fast Eddie's only about 4'10", but he can't half have a row. In primary school, we used to call him the Imp, because he had a habit of climbing to the roofs of buildings and jumping on teachers' backs from the sky while screaming like a little monkey. Crazy days. Turnip added, Fast Eddie's not a man to be messed with. Rumour has it that he once single-handedly took on Boomer Bill and the Bakewell Cake Squad, and was the only man to leave the wine bar standing. Boomer Bill and his boys may have been in their late 60s and plagued with an abundance of hip and knee problems, but when those salmon red trouser-wearing hooligans used to come at you swinging with golf clubs, it was no joke. Turnip added, anyhow, when Fast Eddie came to our rescue, he took a long drag of his cigar, narrowed his eyes, and drawled, Is there a problem here, fellas? One of the men in beige looked at Fast Eddie like he'd just escaped from a travelling freak show and snarled,
Oh look everyone, it's a deranged munchkin who's wandered too far from the yellow brick road.
That's apparently how we learned to do voices last.
Pinch your nose.
Big mistake. Quick as a flash, Fast Eddie jumped up and headbutted the geezer. Big Tony roared like he was back in Ninian Park Terraces and screamed, Let's have it! Before anyone knew what was happening, 6 of our suited and booted oppressors were on the pavement, and the remainder were looking at us like cattle waiting for the cull. As they fled, Perderick shouted, Go on, get back to your ice cream van, you tools! This town and its tunnel are ours! Their leader, Mr. Citizen, turned around and shrieked, Enjoy the victory, fools! The battle is yours, but the war is ours. Our name is Legion, and we are many. I just stuck up my fingers as they left and said, Yeah, right, the first bird to fly gets all the arrows. I'm not sure what it meant, but it sounded good. And it's important to say something philosophical when you've bested your enemies. Besides which, it had been a long day and none of us were thinking straight. Turnip explained. They told Fast Eddie all about their quest to trap and tame a fairy and how it had accidentally led them to Abergavenny's secret tunnel network. Fast Eddie found it all very easy to believe, because he's got an open mind like us, explained Turnip. However, he was a bit upset at the thought of leaving Manny from the estate down there, as the watcher between the realms. His first reaction was to go into a violent rage and scream something about getting his shovel and pick to dig his old friend out. He'd worked himself up into such a state that Big Tony had no choice but to pick him up, put him in a bear hug and sing Wonderwall to him until he calmed down.
God.
Turnip said, Fast Eddie soon grew to respect his old friend Manny's choice and said tearfully, There was a bit like when Iron Man sacrificed himself to save the world. What can I say?
Okay.
Men say strange things when they're grieving.
He's not buried alive.
We even humoured him when he said that if we were like the Avengers, Big Tony would be Thor, Puerto Rico Paul would be Hawkeye, I would be Captain America, and he would be the Hulk. But after a while it seemed a bit childish and I snapped, For Christ's sake, Eddie, grow up. We've just saved the fairy realms from a secret organisation. We're in no mood for playing Let's Pretend. Turnip added. As we stood there, bruised and battered, watching the dawn break, our hearts were heavy, our minds were broken, but our souls soared with the possibility and the promise of a cold lager. As we strutted back to our flat, our shadows silhouetted by the rising sun, we probably looked a bit like the Magnificent Seven, except there were only 4 of us. Puerto Rico Paul slowly began chanting Underworld's Born Slippy, but Not the girly bit, just a segment where he sings, shouting lager, lager, lager. And as we all sang, we held hands and skipped like newborn lambs into the great unknown together.
Are they finally going to get a beer? Hello, and welcome to Tat in the Box, 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 Tat in the Box. Welcome to Tat in the Box. It is time for Adam to have a nervous breakdown over my surprise intro to the
bringing Mr. Bobby back.
No, I am not.
Surprised by it.
No, this is as surprising as I get. There is no regifting going on today, don't worry.
But I am first to caress and guess this week.
You are indeed. Are you ready?
Yep.
Eyes closed, hands out. Okay.
That's how we like to do it.
Excuse any farting noises. Again, it is the sofa, not me.
Doesn't explain the smell there.
Shh. Oh my god. Hang on. Oh my god. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. Wasn't very ladylike. Okay. Are you ready?
Eyes are closed, hands are out.
Okay. Put your hands close together and cup them a bit. Like a bit more. Like you're cupping a nice pair of balls. That'll do. There you go. Feel my reveal.
Okay, it feels like a little plush toy. Let's see if we can work out. I don't know which way up I've got it. I think that's the right way up.
Yes,
it feels
correct.
like some ears. There's a nose.
Ooh.
Nearly dropped it. Oh, something in one arm. Feeling, is there a tail? Yes, there is a tail. So we're dealing with an animal. A very small plush animal with a small tag. I'm guessing that's the price tag.
Correct.
Is this a small troll?
I mean,
there's a very tiny little tuft of hair on top.
I mean, the hair could have been transplanted from a troll.
Oh, no, it hasn't got the beady eyes of a troll. They're all embroidered eyes, I'm feeling with my nails. Is it a... trying to guess the animal.
I mean, in fairness,
is it a bear?
It is a bear. I was going to say it's not very true. It's an actual bear. But...
I don't know which one. Is it Brave Bear?
The Braveheart bear.
Oh, close.
Yeah, really well done.
My sister's toys. Oh, it's a McDonald's Happy Meal toy.
It is a Happy Meal toy from the 2004 Happy Meal campaign with McDonald's, where girls' Happy Meals got Care Bears. Would you like to guess what boys' Happy Meals got?
They get the boy Care Bears.
Action Men.
That wasn't a bad guess.
Action Men v Care Bears. So there were 4 Care Bears. Can't remember all of their names, but this is Braveheart Bear. He is scabby and dirty. Definitely
Could
not.
do with the wash.
Definitely not mint on card. Or in packaging. Probably well loved. He's a lovely little orange colour. He's got a little red love heart in his right paw. He's got his little red love heart on his white belly, and he's got his little love heart nose and his troll hair transplant.
I didn't feel my nail the little heart tattoo thing.
Yeah, he's got his little S tattoo. Is it a tattoo or a brand or a birthmark?
I don't know. Is that where their power comes out?
No, their power... I don't know. As far as I know from the cartoons, it comes out of their bellies. But it is a McDonald's trademark for McDonald's Corporation, made in China. Ooh,
did Care Bears have a comeback at some point? This is jogging memories that they tried bringing them back, maybe a CGI sort of thing, instead of just the cell animations from the 80s?
I feel like you might be right. I feel like there is a more sort of modern take on Care Bears compared to what we would have been watching when we were kids, along with things like Rainbow Bright and stuff. It was all very like traditional illustrated cartoons.
And I suppose they did the same with Thomas the Tank Engine. They were, we'll do a CG version of that. Just use a train set. That was the appeal. It was a train set.
Exactly. They should never have changed that. I think they've absolutely crucified Thomas the Tank Engine.
I guess if Care Bears were rebooted, it was fairly short-lived as CGI, because we have no memory of it.
No, definitely not. Hopefully we're just too old for it to actually affect us. But this cost me £2, which I think is probably like £1 more than the Happy Meal might have actually cost you in 2004. Can't remember what a Happy Meal cost, but one of the reasons that I picked this up is because it's a Care Bear, and Care Bears were part of my childhood whilst I was growing up. I had a Grumpy Bear for obvious reasons. Thank you, family. I no longer have him. I think I angrily threw him in the bin at some point a couple of years ago. Sorry. I do still have some of my... I was probably very grumpy at the time. I was going through some shit. So I picked him up because he's a Care Bear, but also because he brings back so many drive-through memories from when your boyfriend gets his first car at the age of 17 and it's like, right, let's go out for a spin, and you're all out in your little mini hatchbacks, you know, your mate's in a Fiesta, you're in a Corsa, someone else is in, I don't know, like a Clio or something, and you're all having a little spin about and seeing how fast you can go down the straight mile, forgetting there's a crossroads in the middle of it. Thankfully nobody was coming in the other way. But the main thing that we used to do was go to McDonald's drive-through, and it would be me and Craig, Scott, and oh god, I'm so sorry, I can't remember anybody's names. Mark Reeb, unfortunately he's deceased now, which is a bit sad. And anyway, their girlfriends, me and my female friends, who also happen to be girlfriends of all of these boys. And we would just go to the drive-thru and we would get a Happy Meal, and we would sit in the car park and eat our Happy Meal.
Did the fellas collect all the Action Men's?
I don't recall, but I definitely had a few Care Bears, and I definitely had a lot of the Mr. Men's that were out in like the very late 90s, early noughties. So yeah, this is my item.
That's pretty cool.
No, I don't expect it to win, but he's cute and he gives me memories, so yeah, I'm happy with him.
Hang on, can I have felt the heart shape in it?
No,
I would no. From nail feel and finger feel, that would have just been that could be plausibly a regular nose.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been distinctive enough to stand out as specifically being a heart just by.
But he's very cute, minus the dirty stain on his left cheek.
Yeah, stick him in the laundry.
No, because he might fall apart.
He might not. I'll give you £2. I'll risk it.
But where are you going to get me another one?
No, that's where the money was involved.
These on eBay are like £5 each. And there was a couple for sale in Australia with the set of the 4 Care Bears from that campaign, and they were like $16. I don't know what the exchange rate is.
No, I can't remember.
No idea.
Again, this is the reason we need sponsorship. This bear needs a wash, and it can with your help. Give what you can, mattress companies and car companies and whoever's giving out internet money. With your help, we can wash this bear so it's not so goddamn stanky.
It's not going to happen. On principle.
Not with that attitude.
On principle.
Alright.
Get your shit out.
Shut your eyes first.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let me put my hand back in my box. Alright,
your
eyes are
turn
closed.
to caress and guess.
Give it to me. Hand it over. Is it...
You can remove it from the box.
Okay, it is a box.
That's how I got it. Oh, mind the mic.
Sorry.
My
eyes are closed. The mic is close. What am I supposed to do? See through closed eyelids?
I've not hit mine then.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like to... What's the
gesticulate?
Word? Yeah, I was going to say,
wildly.
what's the word when you like move your arms and shit about to make a point? Okay, so it's a long square. It's a long square box. Long, thin square. It's square on the end, but it's rectangular length.
The mic again.
Jesus Christ. Feels like nice cardboard. I think the bottom opens here because there's like a thumb dippy bit, so I'm going to go with that because the box is revealing nothing. It smells like cardboard. Oh, hang on a second.
And
have you given me another horn?
Apologies if you're wearing headphones for the inevitable that's about to happen.
You have? You've given me another horn? Where the hell are you finding so many frigging horns? And it's really dusty. I'll put my finger right up it.
Now you can see why I'm horny.
Is it? Oh, it's got a rubber... Right, hang on. Well, that's disappointing. I wanted... Oh, it's got good suction, though. Sounds like a horn.
You'd be right.
Just a straight flared end horn with a rubber bung on it.
Are there any kind of famous-y things
Chitty bang bang?
from maybe adverts?
Adverts. You and your bloody adverts.
I'm just going to give this a good...
Oh, Christ, that is loud.
Yeah.
I
I don't need bad-mouthing my horn. Oh, it's only making this noise.
No, I can't.
I don't want people going away with the
It's
impression.
a lame horn. Adam's horn
You
is
can
lame.
look.
I don't know. I've got no idea what kind of advert it could be from.
Now we can look.
The tango horn. So you've gone from having the noodle horn to the tango horn. What the actual... Okay, so it's got an orange bulbous
Bung.
chicken baster bung on the end, and it's a silver horn, probably about 15 centimetres long, that says Tango TM and then horn right next to it.
Yeah,
And it is dusty as a dusty chuff.
Yeah, it took me ages to turn up anything about the Tango clown horn. I don't remember particularly when I got it, and I didn't remember the ad campaign off the top of my head, so I had to do a lot of internet searching down a Tango advertising history rabbit hole.
Oh, God.
And so the most famous Tango adverts with the nearly nude orange man. Yeah, happy slapping by now as standard. A guy around the face, after he takes a swig of pop, they got banned and replaced by the orange man coming up and giving a big kiss on the face.
Blech. That is just as invasive, if you ask me, if not worse in some cases.
There was a fantastic St. George blackcurrant tango advert, the really jingoistic one. The guy that says a letter from exchange student, takes off his clothes, walks out of the office progressively, seems to be one take, coming out of his office, walking across the road, across the car park, and ending up on the cliffs of Dover and saying, "Come on, I'll take you all on!" with some Harrier jump jets hovering over him.
I don't know if I remember that either.
Oh, it had Felix, Don't You Want Me as the backing track. It was a fucking banger. Loads of awards at advert. Only got played about 10 times in total. Mostly
Really?
in 6 times in TFI Friday ad breaks, specifically.
Nice one, TFI Friday.
But for the horn, there were 2 adverts. Don't really remember them until I saw it. Oh, I remember the first one. Around about the end of 1997, a follow-up in 1998, Ray Gardner from the Blackcurrant Tango advert returned. The first advert was an event where clowns are getting run over by huge articulated trucks with a big scoop on the front.
Yeah.
And then the follow-up, was making fun of what a load of rubbish that first advert was.
Nice.
I will link both adverts in the show blog. Honourable mentions. Do you remember the Sony Bravia adverts where big brightly coloured balls bounced down the streets of San Francisco? You might have seen it before films in the cinema. I think it was
Yes,
showing
I
off.
have actually. Yes, I do recall that.
In 2006, Tango did a parody for the very, very short-lived Tango Clear. I don't remember it.
Is that the
but,
same generation as Tab Clear?
2006. So,
Oh, no.
they threw literally a ton of fruit down the steep street in Swansea.
Oh, really?
Cambridge Street in the Uplands. We have to go there for
Not the one
research.
from Twin Town.
No. They had oranges, watermelons smashing into cars through windows and the likes, making it a lot more violent.
That's
than
amazing.
Bravia.
I didn't know that.
They also made a fake community group website, Swansea North Residents Association, complaining about the damage caused and the mess left behind. I'll put a link to the Wayback Machine in the show blog as well.
Amazing.
But yeah, I think, guessing 2006 this is from, so that's why it's Dusty AF.
Fair enough. How much did you pay for it? Do you remember?
Absolutely free.
Oh, was it like a freebie when you
Promotional.
bought like a pack of cans
No,
or
no,
something?
I think there was, for a few seconds, or just blink and you miss it, a phone number, just a bit more than subliminally, I think, it just appeared on the screen.
Oh.
And yeah, if you ring
Your
up...
well-practiced pause button finger got you the phone number, did it? All those stretched VHSs.
and a 10-minute free view on Television X.
Adult channel. Lovely. Thank you for horning me 2 episodes in a row.
And we are back playing the serialised version of The Crystal Dome.
Crystal Maze?
Crystal Dome. That again then. And we are back with our serialised Crystal Maze. I keep going to say Crystal Dome now.
Outtakes gold.
A Crystal Maze.
No, it's Crystal Dome.
Shut up.
It's the tongue maze.
Is it the Maze Dome?
Maze done.
Dun 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 dun. Welcome back to episode 3 of Richard O'Brien's Big Crystally Ball. So many times trying to say that right.
Surely it's Karen O'Brien.
Karen O'Brien, hilarious. Let me speak to your manager. Yes, welcome back to part 3 of the Crystal Maze. We are moving on to zone 2, and it is Jackson's turn to pick.
Right, because purple's my favourite colour, we're going to go to industrial.
Excellent. Pick which game would you like? Mystery, skill,
Oh,
physical,
that's the game as well. Oh, right. Let's go
mental,
for what haven't I done yet?
physical.
Skill. Have I got any of those?
Let's go with the skill game. Right, I will borrow that card. I'll flick through to the purple section in the book.
Karen's acting as our maze master,
Yes, I am. The MM.
maze mistress.
Maybe.
Cheeky.
Skill games. Right. Arrange the tiles to spell 5 times 7-letter words. What
You'll need that.
what you will need, yeah.
I don't want to use my
Industrial
brain.
skill game base, which is this thing here. 1 set of industrial skill game word tiles, which are down there next to me. 1 long piece and 10 smaller ones. Oh, right, that's alright. That's the set. Yeah. Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna start that again.
You need all the tiles from the industrial bag.
Yes, all of the tiles from the industrial bag, the timer, and a crystal. Preparation. Place the game base in front of the player. Place the long word tile vertically down the left-hand side of the base, as shown. Place the smaller word tiles along the edge of the base. Pick up the industrial skill game card from the board and place it in front of the player so they can see the game instructions. Start the timer. The player has to arrange the word tiles to spell all 5 of the 7-letter words. The long vertical piece stays in place while the 10 smaller pieces can be moved around until all the words have been correctly spelt. Okay.
Amazing.
There are a few solutions. Apparently.
A skill.
Can I take photos of those while the game's
Yeah, you
being
can.
played?
Is it skill?
There you go. A photograph of the solution will be on the blog
Thank you.
page for this episode.
Thank you very much, my dear. There we go. There are your
Likelyused.co.uk.
There are your 10 shorter tiles. Right.
Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. Here is your instruction card.
Thank you.
Would you like to read it out for the audience?
The instructions are: arrange the tiles to spell 5 7-letter words.
Excellent.
Take that as you.
And you have 2 minutes starting from now.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to go plastic as the first one. I think that's got to be, because Wyatt's with those letters be together, crystal.
Ooh, I'm liking the logic so far.
Something is an inging. I like an inging. We could be beating something, couldn't we?
We could be.
If we so wished. And then that leaves us with these. Let's go right. I could go elastic there. And that's not a word, is it?
No.
Hmm.
So you need to swap 2 tiles out from somewhere to find where
So
they live.
beating then. So, I've got
Well,
about a minute.
About
I
a
think.
minute left on the timer. I'm so rubbish at watching the timer. I'm too busy looking at what you're
What
doing.
about burning? Instead.
Okay. Last word to go.
Leather. Oh, this is.
Congratulations! You absolutely slammed that challenge.
Bing, bing, bing.
And the words were plastic, leather, crystal, burning, and elastic.
Well done.
That
Well
sounds like
done,
Song
Jackson.
lyrics from a Oasis song, doesn't it?
It does a little bit. Would you like a grand
No
review of
tea,
your
no
crystal?
shade. Oh my god! Oh my
And
god!
Jackson has won his first
I
crystal.
Hey!
That puts Adam and Jackson on an even keel. Marvellous. Let's get rid of all of those letters.
Oh, just put it in the anti-tech zone for now.
Okay. Adam, it is your turn to pick a game.
I'll have a mystery, please.
Oh, okay. Put that there for a second. Let's have a read of what the mystery game says. Mystery game. Okay. Build the cogs to win the crystal. Each cog must be a single colour. The cog in the centre must be orange. What you will need: the Industrial Mystery Game base, 8 Industrial Mystery card cog tiles, a timer and a crystal. Preparation: place the game base and the 8 puzzle pieces in front of the player. I like how the boys are doing all of what I'm supposed to be doing while I'm reading the instructions out. This is great. Pick up the game card, show it to the player so they can see the instructions and start the timer. The player has to successfully complete the puzzle to win the crystal. Each cog or partial cog on the puzzle must be a single colour. The cogs cannot be multicoloured. And there's an example there. That is bad. So there's blue to red there. That needs to be a red.
Okay.
And that is good. Red, red, red. Green, green, green.
So I have to have the gold cog at the centre, then all the surrounding cogs have to be made up of the same colour puzzle pieces.
That is correct.
Right. Oh, that's exactly what the card says. Build the cogs to win the crystal. Each cog must be a single colour. The cog in the centre must be orange. Orange, not gold.
Okay. Are you ready to start?
Photos will be on the blog.
Yeah, I believe he's cheating again, folks. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Timer has started. That's 1 piece on the board.
I don't know.
Maybe 2 pieces on the board.
No.
That's 4 pieces on the board. 5, 6, 7.
Should I got on time? Oh, ages.
About a minute 15.
I fucked up somewhere.
Yeah, you have. Yes.
Several ways, probably. Oh, yeah, sorry. I was not touching the right colours at all.
About a minute left.
It's going to be gold. That doesn't go there.
Well, he started rotating the tiles in his hands now to see if he can get them to fit.
That one won't go there.
About 45 seconds.
Oh, dear.
It's all going horribly wrong.
It started off so well.
You got cocky.
Yeah. This is not an automatic lock-in.
About 20 seconds.
Has that been decided?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to be told before I go in.
No, 15 seconds.
Oh, damn it. It just occurred to me to look on the back. And maybe there was a cheat.
Oh, right, okay.
There we are.
So,
No, I wasn't going to finish that.
Adam has thrown his toys out of the
I
van.
don't think I even put all of the tiles on there. I realised. No. Oh,
Literally
and there's another note before that
It
one.
was literally the third tile that you put down that fucked you up completely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
Like
that
the third one.
immediately.
I was like,
Yeah.
there we go.
I was like, there's
This
no
is-
card on there that has the gold with 2 reds inside. I'm winning. You picked all your cards up. You shouldn't have picked all your cards up because you couldn't see them.
Oh dear.
Dun 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 dun.
We have made it to Bibliotat.
Hey,
And today, this episode, I nearly said this week then, this episode,
my trick.
this episode, it is my choice. And I have brought a lovely little hardback comic book called Cyanide and Happiness. I'm Giving You the Finger by Chris, Rob, Matt and Dave. And this was from the Wales Air Ambulance shop in Swansea, and it cost me £1.50. And randomly, this was in like the cabinet of super duper stuff that normally has the expensive things in.
Oh, that's where the big breakfast mug was that I had my eye on.
Yeah.
The overpriced breakfast mug.
Yeah, the £10 big breakfast mug. I still regret not getting that for you for Christmas. Like,
couldn't
2 years
justify a
ago.
tenner on it though.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is a fun little A5-ish size book, hardback. It says, warning, this book is illicit, insensitive, perverse, profane, dark, depraved, reprehensible and, well, just plain wrong. Those of a sensitive disposition should put it back on the shelf and move over to the self-help section immediately.
It is an excellent web series.
Laugh along with millions of fans around the world at the hit webcomic Cyanide and Happiness, featuring 150 comics, including 30 brand new strips, each packed with inappropriate jokes, irrelevant characters, and deviant behaviour, guaranteed to leave you laughing despite the gnawing guilt. So go ahead, reveal in awkward silences, feel disturbed by the proximity of personal space invaders, or join Seizure Man on his next adventure. You won't go to hell for it, probably. And then there's a little asterisk, and it says, the publishers and authors will not be held responsible if you do, in fact, go to hell, purgatory, or any of the afterlife not of your choosing. And the original sale price of this book was £10.
Good disclaimer.
Yeah, it is. So inside the hardcover and the first page is just all of their little characters just splurged all over the place. And I haven't picked any out in particular because I've been super lazy this week. But let's go with this one. What's in the briefcase? So there's 2 little guys, guy in a yellow top, guy in a red top with a briefcase. Guy in the yellow top says,
It's a very visual comic.
what's in the briefcase? Guy in the red top says, a smaller briefcase, and then a smaller one inside that one. Guy in the yellow top, haha, what's inside the smallest one? Guy in the red top, child porn. Okay, that was kind of the wrong one to select, maybe as an
Great
example.
start.
Yeah, awesome start. Okay, so Lady with Red Hair and Chef Man. Lady with Red Hair says, oh, you got some meat for your barbecue after all. Wonderful. Lady with the Red Hair says, anyway, I'm going now to buy Timmy a gift. Maybe I'll stop him crying like he has done all afternoon. Lady with the Red Hair, now that I mention it, where is Timmy? Chef, you never heard of the phrase 2 birds, 1 stone? Oh my god. I apologise for my reading these out. I'm not very good at reading things aloud, especially when I've not pre-read them.
The comic strip doesn't really lend itself to be read out, to be fair, either.
No, that's true.
It's starting off the challenging medium.
Oh my god. Yeah, I want to read this one out, but it's a bit too visual. So, guy with a saw and a moustache, presumably a magician, and guy in a green top. Guy with the saw says, for my next act, I will need a volunteer from the audience. Guy in the green top, oh, pick me! Magician guy, splendid. I will now saw the volunteer in half. And then there's 2 pictures of him holding the volunteer, putting the saw through him. And then the last image is the magician man holding up a bloody saw going, presto, the saw is okay. And then there's the guy in the green top is in 2 pieces on the floor going, amazing. Yeah, it's very dark, but I love it. I think it's really funny and stupid, and I wasn't aware that it was an online comic and was really famous when I bought the book. So yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with it. What do you think?
It's really, really good. I'm not sure I'd have brought it in for the Bibliotat audio segment of the podcast, but
It's not as highbrow as our usual...
No, just being a visual comic book.
Shut up! Are you trying to say that my visualisations for people in words are insufficient?
I don't think it did the book justice.
Oh, no, you're probably right. It's a good book. I'm really sorry. Yeah, Adam's correct.
Excellent book at bog time.
Yeah, good book at bog time.
£1.50, you got a bargain there.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry for the disappointment. Sorry. I'm done now.
Hang on, hold it up really close to the microphone, they can see it.
Hold it closer.
Look harder! thank you very much for listening once again.
We have made it to another outro.
Hooray! Photos and links for everything we've talked about on the show today will be on the blog, lightlyused.co.uk. We're part of the Studio Channel 84 network. Check out The Variety Show, Untitled Trek Show, and Who Takes the Socks Off. You can find us all at channel84.co.uk. And as of recording this, we've not yet all met up.
No.
But it was inevitably lovely
Thank you for the very nice time.
to meet up with the rest of the Studio Channel 84 crew and our Parasocial Pod Squad.
Yeah.
It was in advance awesome to meet you all.
Yeah, love you guys.
Unless this went horribly and we were awful people.
Yeah.
I say we, I.
In-
Sorry in advance.
Yeah, in that case, apologies.
Sorry you met us.
No, don't say that. Tom knows us.
Don't drag him into this. He vouched for us, it's his fault.
That's true.
Adam and Karen have been lightly used. Visit lightlyused.co.uk for more. To get in touch, email pod@lightlyused.co.uk.
Hello, I'm Adam.
And I'm Karen.
And we both like a weekend mooch around charity shops to see what catches our collective eye and share some of it here with you. We're going to be taking... No. Starts off vaguely well. How do we normally bloody start these? And I'm going to be clipping my hand on that if I gesticulate. Start this again.
This was a Studio Channel 84 network show. To find more, head over to channel84.co.uk now.